Update. I found my girlfriend's secret chat with my boss. I resigned quietly. Then, on my last day, I sent HR the screenshots. He was fired. She was evicted. I moved on. Part 2. Aggressive jabs. Let's get Austin's input while we still have him. Hopefully, his new company appreciates loyalty. The rest of the team just stared awkwardly at their keyboards. He made a big show of giving a key project, one he'd previously promised me, to a junior analyst, announcing, "We need to start transitioning responsibilities to people who are committed to the team's future." Then came the moment that confirmed every decision I'd made. He called me into his office, closed the door, and put on his concerned mentor mask. "Listen, Austin," he began, his voice low and serious, "I think you're making a mistake. I pulled some strings with the higher-ups. That promotion we discussed? We can fast-track it, make it official at the end of the quarter. We'll even throw in a 5% raise. How does that sound?" A 5% raise. The fake promotion made official. It was the exact pathetic breadcrumb he and Hannah had joked about. I almost laughed out loud. "Lawrence, I appreciate the offer, but my mind is made up," I said. "My new role is a significant step up." He scoffed. "A step up? Where? That little startup Innovate? Good luck with that. They pivot every 6 months." He was guessing a company name, trying to get a reaction. I just nodded, letting him think he knew. The dirtiest trick came from Hannah. 3 days ago, she came to me crying, and to her credit, the tears looked real. She confessed to feeling distant from me and that she'd made a mistake. She admitted to having a brief emotional connection with someone else but swore it was over and meant nothing. She claimed she was just scared about me quitting my job and that's why she was acting out. It was a classic preemptive strike. She must have sensed that something was seriously wrong and was trying to get ahead of the story. She was testing the waters, trying to frame the narrative as a minor indiscretion she could be forgiven for. I looked at her, the woman I had loved, and felt a profound emptiness. "I'm sorry you feel that way, Hannah," I said, my voice neutral. My non-reaction flickered across her frustration. Then she played her final card. "I spoke to Lawrence," she said, trying to sound casual. "He told me he offered you the promotion. He really wants you to stay. He thinks you're a huge asset." The sheer audacity of using my saboteur as a character witness was breathtaking. It was the final confirmation I needed. I've spent the last week quietly packing my essential belongings into boxes and moving them to a small storage unit. I told her I was just decluttering to make things easier for her when she finds a new roommate. She bought it. My new apartment is secured, and the lease is signed. I've also been busy. I spent hours organizing the screenshots into a single, chronologically ordered PDF. I added annotations highlighting the most damning messages, the sharing of confidential company data, the admission of a fabricated promotion, and the unprofessional nature of their relationship. It's a clean, undeniable, professional document of his misconduct. Tomorrow is my last day. My exit interview with HR is at 3 p.m. The PDF is saved on my phone, ready to be attached to an email. The subject line is drafted, "Formal complaint and documentation of unethical conduct by manager Lawrence Finch." I feel strangely peaceful. The hurricane is coming for them all. I have to do is press send. Update 2. It's done. I walked into the office this morning with a small box for my desk items. There was a cheap sheet cake in the break room that said "Good luck, Austin" in waxy blue frosting.